How did you guys meet anyway?
Okay, well, here's the deal. This wonderful human being named Bruno Falcon, I had heard about when I started dancing, and people said, there's this guy in Long Beach. He's no joke. I'm like, well, I kind of like comedy, so I want laughter. They're like, go see this guy, and if he dances, you'll see. There was a guy named Mark Benson, and he had a group called the Sterling Silver Dancers. Dave Notario, Dave Torino, Mark Benson, and this white guy. And they used to have Jerry Curl. Sterling Silver Dancers at Infinity. Well, check this. And they used to sack, right? Well, check this out. So then they said, okay, Mark Benson was Boogaloo King Tut.
Yeah,
and I thought that he was Long Beach. Well, guess what? This wonderful human being was very quiet. Bruno was very humble. He never spoke. He just danced. Shut up and dance. Right? Shut up and dance. So we go to Uncle Jam's Army. There's all these people. It looked like a scene from The Warriors. Big afros, musty funk, everything. Or cherry curl juice. So much grease. Everybody was moonwalking from the grease on the floor. So a greasy Witherspoon. Well, look, this guy is the only Latino in a sea of chocolate. They're all black. So I'm like this. They go, Poppin taco. We're like, uh-oh. Bruno comes out. Dun, 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 dun. He does this thing. Back then, we were just doing regular waves. He had this snake, a very evil snake. It was like his chest cavity went in. We're like, where did his chest go? He's like, right here in your face. Here, now, tune in, tune out, tune out. Bruno was like, he messed with our depth perception because we're like, this guy's here, now he's on the floor. And he would do this thing called the shoot down, the shooting duck.
That was Electric Boogaloos. Electronic Boogaloos.
The Electric Boogaloos were a group, but he was a soloist. And he had them as friends. But this wonderful human being was able to look at Shields and Yarnell, robot, every popping style, and he created his own style. He could not only boogaloo, but stick. But if he saw something, he would tweak the move, and it became original. When him and I got together, it was like I was his twice big brother. He's like, I finally found my Negro, my Negro bro. And I was like, I felt like somewhere in Long Beach, there's a Mexican who really likes me. So anyhow, I was like their adopted black kid. I was like Arnold. We were like different strokes. He's like, damn, he stroked me. Yeah,
I got mine from the robot.
Anyhow, so the thing is, yes, I was guilty of being on my back, but I was breakdancing when I was young. You're like, what did you do in your childhood? I usually spent all my childhood on my back, but I was breakdancing. No, but here's the
I
thing.
was getting my shoes, trying to find them. No.
New shoes. Well, check this out. One of the wonderful things about our merger, we were just friends. And we're still friends. He will always be my brother from another mother.
Same, vice versa.
And the thing is, we had no idea about embarking on greatness. Him and I were dancing on Hollywood Boulevard. Next thing, this woman, Susan Scanlon, hey, you want to go to Michael Jackson's house? Sure. We're like, I'll be Michael's Jack son. You could just jack me and bring me there.
Yeah, there you go.
I'm like, no, but they brought us to Hollywood. Joe Jackson, Reeby, everybody's there. Me and Taco are just there. Michael's like, okay, do your thing. Bruno just said, Bruno just like, for the record, Michael Jackson's popping choreography, Bruno.
And yours, you did
but
the side float.
But as far as choreography,
tick walk.
But as far as choreography,
I did the dying.
I did solo stuff.
Hits.
I did solo stuff for Mr. Jackson. You know, when you freestyle, me and Michael worked out. But when those great things like Captain EO, Smooth Criminal, all that wonderful stuff, even Michael's stage.
Bartman.
Michael Jackson hired Bruno because he didn't understand how to choreograph popping. Popping Taco could put routines together. Look at the behind the scenes footage of Captain EO. You'll see him and Pete, that was Bruno. Bruno and Pete put the routine together. All the popping routines, Bruno always knew 5, 6, 7, 8. He trained with Tony Basil. He was training. Bruno has footage of him doing Swan Lake. For the record,
Tony Basil's the Swan Lake.
This guy has footage of him going dancing to Beethoven. He was always trying to think outside the box. It was like he really was trying to open up doors for people to take it from the streets to the stage. Michael seen that and was like, whoa. Even Michael's like
Joshua.
Even Michael Jackson's sound effects and music, Bruno would go, he would make sound effects, and Michael was like, Michael put it in his music. All that was Bruno. I mean, when Michael went, There was a sound. Bruno would go crack, boom, 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 boom. And all those things. Michael just kind of like got into the mindset of Taco. And when you see Michael, like when he steps, and that's Bruno. The thing is, one of the wonderful things about Michael Jackson, he was just like our friend. We didn't ask for much. We just wanted to just be accepted. Michael Jackson used to call him and say, Bruno, let's go to movies. And he would call me, hi, this is Michael. He'd call him in a European voice. Very true.
Like, hello.
No.
I don't know where the camera's eye is. Is it that little or?
Shrimp, because I used to bug him. I used to always bug him. He's like, Shrimp, I gotta call you back. I'm like, what? Michael Jackson called me. I'm like, what happened? Bruno goes, this is stupid. Michael called me with a British voice. Michael would call him, hello, Mrs. Hawk.
It's like, hello, it's been quite a long time. Eggs. It's like, no, remember?
No, it was very, he was like, hello, Mr. Papa Taco, it's Mr. Michael Jackson. And Robert Didi, and the blue never died.
Hey, you over there? Are you ready, darling?
They would always talk in code.
Oh.
And it was a really wonderful friendship. But I'm just really glad that children today, with our movies and his work, they're popping and they're hitting us up on the internet to get this like this meat and potato, the foundation. He has so many secrets. They're not even on DVD because he didn't care about doing it. He just does it from the heart.
You guys meet.
Me and him met.
I got off the wrong buzz.
Yeah. Well, actually, yeah, wrong bus. Mine was on the wrong tattoos around that whale place. I mean, no, it was. I thought it was there.
Yeah.
You know that place on Long Beach Boulevard? Not Long Beach Boulevard. It was downtown convention center, but it
Yes.
looked like I thought it was that place where the whales are.
Okay, well that's a sports arena, Long Beach Sports Arena.
Yeah,
Okay.
but that place I was looking at is
Yeah,
right
yeah.
over there, and I go, there's a place. It was the.
And they were all dancers.
Yeah, but it wasn't. It was near there.
So you know,
the
it was,
aquarium place.
actually, it was a place where all dancers would congregate and come together.
Yeah.
And the thing is, he was with Poppin' Pete, Boogaloo Sam, Electric Boogaloo's. I was with just a couple of
You were
friends of mine.
standing right in front.
I
of
was
me.
standing there. We're waiting to go in, and we're looking at each other, and we're like, and I seen it. I asked them, like, who's that? They go, stupid. That's Papa Taco. I was like, I had been hearing about this legend of this guy in Long Beach. It's like totally cool. He heard about this Boogaloo shrimp guy, some sort of ocean species that moves, and the thing is some alginate.
Okay,
So
you're front or back of me. I don't remember.
I'm in the front of you,
Okay,
and
so
he's
you're
like-
like, then I turn around this way.
he
then.
turned around. I was like, uh-oh. So when we went in, it was like a grand competition. Everybody's just battling, right? He's standing there like a demigod with all of his buddies.
Okay.
The thing is, there was Poppin' Pete, there was Creepin' Sid, there was Robot Dane, there was Deuce Robotron, rest in peace. The Time Bandits, Daryl.
Okay.
Darren Alfred.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
All these
okay.
guys from Long Beach, they had Alfred, the Time Bandits, and then he came out, and his thing was the King Cobra. Nobody knew that move. He mastered it. He came out, boom, boom. We were like, whoa. And then we just hit it up. You know, next thing I know, I'm eating in his house. You know, I'm kicking it with his uncle Matias.
Yeah, Matias, remember?
He's like, hey, Shrimp, dance for me, boy. I was like, this is different because they're from Texas.
Yeah.
He's like, hey, Jocko, tell him to kind of like tone it down. He's kind of loud, huh? Y'all.
No, you know what's funny?
What was
When
that?
Carrie came over, Carrie comes over.
Carrie and Paulette?
Yeah. But Paulette wasn't with him at the time.
Hey,
you know.
Carrie.
He was doing those old movies at the time.
Uh-uh.
He sits there, goes in my backyard, and I go meet my uncle and everything. And he comes back in the house and says, he goes, hey, did you meet my family? He goes, yeah. He goes, your uncle Matias hit me up for $10.
Hey, and that's real, dude.
Wow.
If you come here, you got to get your car fixed. You gotta go to work, put the trash out. Let's go. You know, I mean, this is just the way that we lived. You know, I mean, it's outside of Hollywood, and I think people they take our humbleness like for granted. You know, what I mean, we're okay with who we are. This man. I used to just listen to Bruno every week. I was too young to get into the clubs. So he was at El Paso Cantina. He seen Paul. He seen all the greatest dancers. And I'd be like, Taco. He'd be like, oh, I just saw this guy. He did this. I was like, oh. He would tell me all the stories of the battles, right? David Smite, Tickalon, One Arm Bandit, Ty Stokes, they're the Groovertrons. I mean, he's almost like the Latino version of Bruce Lee. Every time he went in, every time he went in somewhere, people were like, "Who's that?" Bruno was like, "Ugh." He would look at you and do like 3 or 4 moves better than you, and just knock them out.
Oh no, we would do all different. Everybody had their own style. So.
Everybody had their own style, but he had the creativity on the spot. He look at you and go, "Okay," and see, he had rhythm. You see how he's dancing? Some dancers go 5, 6, 7, 8, so boring. He has soul. I mean, he has rhythm, and the thing is, when you have soul, you can create. There have been many times we would be in his living room. I said, "Bruno, if you play the right song," Bruno would be like, "It's all the way like, boom, boom, bop, boom, boom." He would do something, and he'd be like, "Watch this, friend. First person ever to do a double wave. No, ever. People back then just did one. Bruno would go loop de loop.
Yeah, there you go.
I mean, he would double it. I never in a million years met somebody who came up with the whirlpool. This man, people would do a wave through their head all the way to the body. He did a thing where he did a whirlpool. He actually turned his whole body down to the corkscrew, and he came back. Remember the whirlpool? There was a guy named Donald DeVoe in Blue City.
There was another guy who started from one of the Uncle Jam dances.
Ugh.
Pretty way out there back in the days.
Who was he?
Oh, I forgot his name. I don't remember his name, but it was with Angela was there too.
Now look, really, Angelo was like Bugs Bunny, Fishbone.
Yeah, so I don't want to do too much on there.
No, it's all good.
Yeah, that's cool.
No,
No, that's